afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. I hope it finds you and your loved ones well. I hope you're in a positive headspace. And if not, I hope after spending some time with me, it puts you in one. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and get this vlog started. So I just finished taking my shower, threw on some clothes. I'm not sure if this is the outfit that I'm wearing today, but we are going out. So Miss Zelda, if you don't know who Zelda is, she is my beautiful cat, and she has her physical today. That's right, everyone in the household goes to the doctor, okay? And cats are no different, especially animals. We have to get them to the vet. And you all, if I'm talking kind of funny, I just put my partial in. Yes, I do have a partial that I wear. I broke my tooth. So if you hear like a lisp or anything, that's because I just put it in and my mouth has to get acclimated to it. I haven't had it in for a few days because I have not gone out anywhere. So anyway, as I said, she has a physical this afternoon, early this afternoon. So we're going to be going to that. And I decided, you know what, I want to, for once, not once in my life, but it's been a minute that I've actually poured into myself and gotten real cute. Normally, I'm from the mindset where it's like, hey, I'm older now. I'll just throw on whatever and just run to my appointment, go do what I got to do. It's no big deal. But at the end of the day, it's like, no, I really need to start taking more time and care and pour it into myself. The way that I pour into others, I need to start pouring into myself. And also on that note, I want to actually take the time out to thank DoDash. I want to thank DoDash, and I want to thank the DITL family, which is DoDash. I call DITL DoDash family, for pushing me, for encouraging me, for motivating me to keep going. Because y'all, I had got to a point 2 days ago that I said, you know what, I was uploading, doing all this recording content, and one, I was looking back on it and I felt like, as I was, looking at my own self, like I felt like I was coming off kind of boring, kind of bland, and I was also not getting a lot of views. And so I had really gotten frustrated and said, you know what, that's it, I'm not going to do it anymore. And then lo and behold, this is how God works. A video popped up on my feed from DoDash, basically encouraging all of us to just keep going and keep pushing. We got it in us. Don't let the enemy win. And although I have not faced anything what this woman has gone through, and then that's another thing, if she could go through what she has been going through the past few months, all this videos that's being made on her, and I'm not going to get into that, but the point of it is that if she could keep fighting back from that, then me wanting to stop uploading because I'm not getting a lot of views in my videos, it's going to come. That's going to come. So I really, really want to thank you, DoDash, like you're going to ever see this video. But I really want to thank you. I really want to thank, like I said, the DITL family for responding or replying to my comment and just encouraging me and motivating me. It means so much. And because of you guys, the family, the DITL family, and God number one, we always know we put him first, I am continuing on with my content. So with that being said, like I said, we're going out, but I want to get really cute, and that's what I'm going to do. So I just had my shower. I just did my face, and I actually want to I have some eyelashes that I bought, but I cannot find them right now, and hence the reason why I've been doing, if you haven't caught my other videos, where I've been kind of decluttering and changing things around in my apartment, because I need to access what I need when I need, because time is valuable. Time is more valuable than money, in my opinion. You can always get money back, but time, I don't like to waste time. And so I'm spending too much time looking for things, and this is why I've been slowly but surely rearranging my apartment and making it comfortable and everything accessible. So So I will find my eyelashes. I'm going to claim that. And then also I have these press-on nails by Beetles that I bought from Amazon. And I believe I paid about under $15 for these, but you get a total of, is it 210 pieces of nails, and you have 15 different sizes. When I tell you, these nails are so good. And so I have not done my nails in a minute. And so if you take them out, this is what they look. So I bought two colors of these. They have one where they have the natural color, which is like close to my skin tone, and then they have this color, the bright pink. And so once I make breakfast and everything this morning, I'm going to sit down and do my press-on nails. But right now, I'm going to get my little unit together. Yes, I have my little wig, so I'm going to wet this and get the, you know, the curls popping and going and stuff. And then I'm actually going to take the time and secure it to my head, because normally I'll just pop it on, put a headband on, and keep it moving. But this morning, like I said, today, I am feeling so good. I'm feeling so inspired, and I'm feeling like, I want to bring sexy back. Yes. So I'm going to, like I said, just take my time, do this, get all real cute, put a little light makeup on. I'm not heavy into makeup, one. And then number two, I have no idea how to do what they call a beat face. But you know what? That's one thing I want to learn to do anyway. I want to learn how to do the concealer, foundation, all that stuff. And so in the event that I want to get extra cute, I at least know how to do that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So I am going to now, like I said, do my hair, find these eyebrows and stuff, and then I will probably, the next clip you'll see me will probably be in the kitchen. I'm going to make this bomb breakfast. Oh man, I'm feeling big back this morning. And so I'm going to make a nice little breakfast for us, and then we're going to head out and go to the doctor. So I will be vlogging, you know, the cab right there. I'll vlog some of the clinic as much as I can. But yeah, so we're going out in the streets today, y'all. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. DoDash, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You truly are an inspiring individual, and yeah, great things are coming your way. They've already are there, but you have not seen them yet. Okay, all right, y'all, see you later. All right, y'all, so I am back. As you can see, we're in the kitchen, and as you can see, I still don't have my eyelashes on. Have not found them yet, and if I don't find them before I go, oh well, I'm not gonna stress over it. But as you can see, I have my unit on. See, the curls are wavy, nice and juicy. I used water and some mousse and just saturated it, and these are the curls. Came out. I think I got this wig from, I want to say Unice. I think it was Unice. I've had it now for probably like a year, and it does pretty well. And then I laid it, I secured it down, which is supposed to be the what is it? The melting process, but listen, it is what it is. So I have this on here right now just to hold it in place. I'll remove it before I go out. But yeah, so I'm going to now make my breakfast. I am starving. You know what, y'all? Let me put my microphone on. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Per usual, I can't find my mic. That is one of the things that I really have to work on doing better at, and that's keeping up with my things. I have to get better at that. But anyway, y'all, let me move on. All right, so I'm going to now make our breakfast. We still have a few hours before we have to leave. So as I said, I'm making some French toast, and I'm using this raisin bread right here. Then I'm going to add some vanilla. Do add some vanilla. I have my cinnamon. cinnamon right here. Get the rest of the ingredients. I'm using some almond milk. And then, of course, I have my eggs, and I think I'm going to top this with some, I have some strawberries. I'm going to use some, I have some confetti sugar, and I may even put some whipped cream on top of it. Okay, I have who? Golden Corral what? You all have a bag of sweet potatoes here. Probably I will make some sweet potato juice later on. I do have a video on that, so if you want to check that out, go show me some love over there. I appreciate it. So I'm going to put these off to the side. Deal with those when I come back. And then you all, you see I have a sink full of, I mean not a sink, my dishes off to the side that I washed, and I'll get those put away. But anyway, how's everyone doing today? I have to say I really feel good. I feel pretty good. So I'm going to, I probably make about 6 of these, so I'll just use maybe like 3 eggs. You know what? I'll use 2 eggs because once I add the milk, that's going to actually stretch the batter. Some vanilla in there. Oh, I think I'm going to also put some brown sugar. Yeah, I'm going to add some brown sugar to this as well. Make sure this is cinnamon, because one time I thought I was putting cinnamon. I was doing something, I thought I was putting paprika, but I put cinnamon instead. So because it looks kind of similar, I have to make sure, double check that it says make sure it was the cinnamon. But yeah, I'm feeling great. You know, we're alive. Which is always a blessing. We woke up this morning, and so you just have to learn to make the the most of your day, the most of your life. But just take it one day at a time. I had to learn that. I really did, and I'm still learning a lot, and surrounding myself with positive people who get me. And not everybody's going to get you, and that's okay. That is okay. But surround yourself with people who do uplift you, encourage you, motivate you. When you tell you can't, they can say, yes, you can. So, let me get my whisk. So let me just kind of see if I can pan y'all down some so y'all can see what's going on here. Okay, so I have everything in this bowl. We break up the sugar. Yeah, I might end up putting, may need another egg in there depending on how thick it is. I just try not to put too many eggs because then if I end up wasting the rest of the batter, and I don't want to waste anything. So I think this should be enough. Because I'm only going to make about 5 or 6 of these. So this should definitely be enough. Yeah. Comment below, how do you make your French toast? Like once I made them, I had some coffee creamer. I think it was like a vanilla flavored coffee cream or orange pumpkin spice instead of using the almond milk, and that turned out pretty good as well. Okay, so that's good right there. Put this away. So yeah, we're getting out of the house today and getting Zelda her checkup and her shots and stuff. I took this out originally because I thought I was going to use it, but I ended up using the larger one. So I'm going to get this going. And I probably cook my eggs in the same pan that I'm using for my French toast. This is all going down the same stomach, so. So yeah, I was on, let me bring that back up. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, hi. Just working this camera. There we go. Yeah. So I was online early this morning looking up hotels because Mr. Man and I, we are going on a cruise in December, so I'm so excited. We haven't gone anywhere all summer. Just been dealing with a bunch of stuff, you know, medical stuff. And, you know, maybe I'll do a story time one day on being misdiagnosed by a doctor. And I know Mr. Man is not going to get on camera and share his story, his testimony, what we have been going through the past several years. He was misdiagnosed. His doctor misdiagnosed him wrong and had been on several different medications and stuff for years. And although we had been going, and this is just before the height of the pandemic, and so once the pandemic was over, we did try to go to other doctors, but it was just like they were just filling it up with medication. They didn't bother to like really look at him and see if that's really what it was, and everybody kept saying the same thing. And then we finally came across this doctor. She literally just a few months ago walked in the hospital, and immediately when she saw him, she was like, no, this is not what you have. And so you know, he's been getting treatment ever since, has made a vast improvement. And we're so thankful and so grateful to God. And one day, like I said, I am going to do a video, and even if I just share the story on his behalf, and you know, yeah, in the hopes that it can help someone and let you know that you have to get a second, third opinion even, and just don't take some of these doctors at their word, you know, because they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball big time on this one. And so we have been dealing with that for, like I said, the past several years, and it's been very stressful on both of us. So yeah, so we decided we're going to go on a nice little trip, celebrate, and yeah, just have a good time. So I was on, I said all that to say that I was up this morning looking at hotels and you know, and flights, because especially with the flights, I don't know what the state, first of all, I don't know how long this shutdown is going to last, and then as far as it affecting airline prices and stuff, I don't know. So I may have to just go ahead and I am going to go ahead and book our tickets early, probably next week, to you know, to just lock in that price, because like I said, I don't know if the tickets are going to soar because they're losing so much money, I'm sure. And yeah, I don't want to end up paying triple for a ticket. Oh, so right now I'm just dipping the bread in here. And yeah, so I was doing that. Y'all, who out there, if and maybe I'm the only one, I get so overwhelmed and stressed out when I'm excited about going on a vacation, but I get so, it's like I get anxiety around planning it. Does anybody else go through that same thing? It's like I don't actually feel the excitement fully until I'm actually where I said that I'm going. So like last year we did the same thing. We went on a cruise, and up until we actually checked in and walked on a cruise ship, it was then that I was able to relax. Does anybody else go through that travel anxiety? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so although I was doing that, I was feeling anxious while doing it. So, oh yeah, I'm definitely glad I only stuck with the 2 eggs. Because I've already put 3 in it, and look how much batter I still have left in there. So it should be enough to definitely do 6. So it will be enough. Yeah, but all right, you. I'm not gonna hold y'all captive while I do this, because at this point I'm trying to chew gum and walk at the same time, and then I'm gonna end up making a mistake. So I'll pop back in when this is done to show you how it looks. But look at my hair. All right, see you shortly. All right, y'all. So here's the breakfast. I added some whipped cream, strawberries, confetti, and then I have cheese eggs. All right, see you later. Alright, y'all, so in the cab, headed down to the vet, and when I tell you, Miss Zelda, she is not happy at all. She's not used to going out, and so we're having the cave right here, and she was fussing up a storm. But anyway, yeah, so we're in the Uber right now. The traffic is not too bad. Got a little scenery.
Tienen su juego, porque allá todos los representantes allá de toda la celda no son todos que se llevan bien. Allá hay muchos representantes que son enemigos a muerte de la calle, y muchos son enemigos en la calle por mujeres.
Yeah, so we're in a little stop and go traffic right now, but not too bad. Feels good to be out of the house though. Feels good to get out of the neighborhood.
Speed camera ahead.
So see how when we get down to the vet Alright, y'all, so we are in the waiting room. So far so good with my baby. Yeah, so hey, so just waiting for the veterinarian to come in now just to give her a physical, but yeah, so far so good. I love this place. It's so relaxed. We have a vet where we live uptown, but I don't like their level of care, so we prefer to come downtown. Hey mama. Hey. Yeah, so we prefer to bring her downtown. Feels much more, comfortable. They seem to care more. Their bedside manners are, much different. Let me show you Zelda. She's right here. There she go. Hey, mama. Hey. Yeah. Sweet girl. Hey, sweet girl. Yeah. The cab ride down here, y'all, was amazing. Our cab driver, he was on point. So we actually got his personal number, so when we're done, we can just call him specifically, to head back home. But all right, so that's pretty much it. Yeah. I never did put my eyelashes on because I couldn't find her, but at this point, it's okay. I think she's still cute, right? Yeah. Y'all, tomorrow, when I tell you I'm getting up and back in the gym. I am back in the gym now that I feel so much better. The aches and pains are going out of my body. We back in the gym. I have to get at least 15 pounds off in the next few weeks because we have this trip coming up on this cruise, and I'm not trying to limit myself with eating on the cruise ship, okay? But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna, Mr. Man and I were talking about it, so we're back in the gym tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, I will pop back in, I guess, when we're on our way back home, when we get back home. All right, so see you later. You all see they have a nice little coffee station here at the vet clinic. I love this place. Look at the little books. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to call them. Look at this place. It's so beautiful. So we're done. We're just waiting for them to bring the oral kit. So I'm just making some coffee. Here's a lid right here, baby. Yeah, so I'm just making us some coffee to go. You have enough cream in yours or not? It's one right there. Cream. I like this little Keurig situation. Oh, watch her because she's on that bench. I don't want her to fall off. Babe, go over there and get her. I don't want her to fall off the bench. She's not moving. Well, we'll wait till she moves. No, she's not moving. Right. It's a cute little Keurig machine. I need to. No, I don't. I don't need another gadget. I just realized. Here. Got the little cream in here. This is a cute. I wouldn't mind this little setup at home. See the little station here? You have your creamers, your sweeteners, your stirrers. It's so cute. And then they have this little doohickey here with the tea, coffee. Yeah, it's so cute. Nice little at-home coffee station setup. But all right, y'all. Let me finish up this coffee and get out of here. Hey y'all, so as you can see by the scenery, the background, we are back home. Yeah, so that visit turned out to be really well. No problems with Zelda. In fact, now I'm going to be brushing her teeth, so we're going to be trying our hand at that because she looked at her teeth and she was just like, for preventive measures, start brushing her teeth, and I've never done that before with her, so this should be fun doing this. Looking forward to it. Her weight is good. They raved over my baby, of course. I was sitting there. How many of y'all take, if you have pets and you take your pets to the vet and you just feel like a proud parent when it comes to your vet? So they were just loving on her. She's so friendly and loving, and they're admiring the coat, and I'm sitting like that, you know, like, hey, like a proud mama. But yeah, no, she did really well, really well. It felt good. I showed y'all a couple of clips of me riding down in the cab on the FDR Drive and then taking local streets. And I forget how much I like being downtown. It's always good to get out of your neighborhood. And I really enjoy going downtown. I enjoy the car ride going and coming, and just the overall experience. The clinic. Y'all know how my floor is squeak, so if you hear that, that's what it is. But yeah, the vet that we go to, although we have veterinary clinics near us, I prefer to go to the one downtown. From my experience, the the level of care, the level of treatment, it seems more professional. They seem more caring when you walk into the clinic. I showed y'all how it looks so clean. They have it decorated for the holidays. The staff is very, very welcoming. Just the entire experience. I loved it, and I especially loved that for my cat. Like I said, she didn't seem nervous or anything of that nature. My cat was very comfortable, and so we definitely loved that. But yeah, so she's not due to go back. We're gonna take her back like within 90 days just to have like a like a blood test done, because today it was like, whoo, that bill. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Do we have time for this one? Can we come back? And they were like, yeah, no problem. So we're gonna take her back like no later than January to let her get some blood work. But at the end of the day, the overall experience was amazing. It felt good to get out of the house. And so now I am hungry. So the girl's gonna put away these dishes, because we ate breakfast, and then we had to get ready to get out of the house. So I have my pan that I have to wash from the breakfast I made, and then like I said, I have a couple of dishes here, and then these that are washed, I need to put those up. And then I am starving. I'm gonna make myself a nice salad, because now, again, I'm focused. I'm locked in. Got to get 10 to 15 pounds off of me, and just get ready. Not even for the cruise, but just overall get myself together, And so tomorrow, start looking out for the tomorrow I'm going to start getting back into the gym. Like I said, I stopped going because I was going physically. I was having so many aches and pains in my body, and I want to share something with you all. So I watched like several influencers, and one of them that I watch, I don't know if you heard of Be Love Life, and she was going on and on about these supplements, natural supplements, and how they give you energy, they give you clarity, they just lower certain people have claimed to have their blood pressures, their ADLs, all that improved by taking these natural supplements. And so I have been hearing her advertise it for months. So then I started doing my follow-up on it and reading up on different reviews and stuff. So then I was like, you know what, the first time I went on the site to look at these supplements, I was like, oh my gosh, the cost of them, baby. So I was like, I backed away from it because of the price. But then it kept popping up. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take the plunge and go ahead and pay for the supplements. And and I think, don't quote me on it. I'm not sure if it was a money back guaranteed situation, because I'm really speaking off the top of my head, but don't quote me on it. But at the end of the day, I said, you know what do I have to lose? So I'm just going to just go for it. So I went on the website and I bought they had an option if you buy 3, more is less. So the more you buy, the less you pay. And so these are the supplements right here. And this is not sponsored. I'm not an affiliate with them or anything, but I got them, right? When I got them, when I tell you, no lie, my entire body was so achy, was so stiff. My hands, at one point, I hurt my hand. I could never forget. It was March 8th, and I remember that exact date because I went down to Virginia and I went to a Comic-Con, and so I was in a bathroom one day, and I hit my finger on the sink when I was coming up, and so this finger went this way and kind of like pulled away from the other fingers. And when I tell you, from March up until maybe like May, this hand was bothering me so bad I couldn't even turn to open up a jar. My thighs, my legs, everything, I'm not kidding you, was so sore. Like I didn't even have control. When I would go sit down, halfway, not even halfway, I would lose I would lose control over my own weight, and I would plop down. To get up out of a chair or something, I would have to pull up. My entire body was hurting. And then if you couple it with going to the gym, so I had the gym pain plus just the regular body aches, right? Couldn't figure out what it was stemming from. I figured, I said, okay, well, maybe it's the weight gain. So I did lose weight, but the pain was still there. So anyway, I went and I bit the bullet and I bought this. Mr. Man and I, we went half and half on it, so to make the course a little easier. I promise you, the third day, matter of fact, I would even venture to say the second day after taking these, because I started off, because I had body pain, I started off with taking 2 of these, right, a day. When I tell you, around the second day, I started noticing a difference in my body. The third day was even better. Put it this way, by day 5, no more pain in my body. Energy level was through the roof. Clarity, you talk about thinking clearer. Clarity was good. A few weeks later, I went and had my blood test. My pressure had went down, my cholesterol, and I attribute it to these, right? Same thing. He started noticing a difference, energy. The pain is completely gone from my body, right? And so it's these right here, these. So a few months ago, I stopped taking them. I forgot what even happened. I just stopped taking them, no particular reason. And then boom, all of a sudden, those same pains that I was having in my body came right back. So I have like a clip of me going to the gym. I started going to the gym. I recorded it. And then I stopped going because the pain in my body came back, and to the point where I didn't even feel motivated to even go to the gym, So since I've been back on them now, I reordered them. So I've been back on them. This is I want to say week 2. And look, I'm just energized. Like I feel amazing. So now that's why I said I'm about to get back into the gym, get my cardio on, lose this weight, get in shape, and I'm just going to have to listen. This is just going to be a part of my life. Like I said, it is. I'm not even going to front. It is costly, but the way that it has me feeling, the way that it makes Bay feel, it's worth it. It's just something that I just put in my budget, plan on in my budget, and I get it like every few months. Okay, so again, like I said, I started off, you get 14 of these supplements in there. I started off with 2 because I wanted to get rid of the pain, but now I decreased it to 1 a day to make them last longer, And these things sell out fast. And sometimes you go on the website, they're sold out, but they also replenish fast as well. Okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to, I was supposed to have been ending the video, right? But I just wanted to share it. So if you want to go check it out, do so. They have a Facebook group as well. And just go on there and hear about the different, the testimonies of how it's changed people's lives. Okay. And like I said, it's all natural. I'm not getting paid for this, any of that. But if I find something that can help somebody else, then I'll share it. And again, I reiterate, it is, when you look at the cost, you're going to be like, wow. Because again, I was like that the same way. And it took me several more months before I finally said, you know what can it hurt? And so when I bit the bullet, and I'm so glad I did. So I think I've been on this now for about, it's almost like 8 months, at least 8 months now with the break I had. I took like it's probably like almost 2 months, maybe like 2 months that I did go without getting it. And then, like I said, I was like, no, I need this in my life. I do. But anyway, all right. So on that note, I'm going to end this vlog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet and you like the content over here, or maybe you just like my vibe, my personality, whatever's clever, consider subscribing. But also, let's engage, comment below, thumbs up the video, share, and yeah, that's it. And so y'all going to see me in the next video. Bye.